I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Well, hey guys, welcome to this week's show. We're here in Key West, and as we were planning our trip, I downloaded a couple of books from the internet, and I called up my friend John Jaworski, who is, he lives here locally, and he connected me with this guy, David Sloan. Hey David, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Man, it's great to have you here. So I downloaded David's book, Key West Bucket List. So you're a famous author. You're like almost the mayor around here. I don't want to say you're a famous guy. You're more kind of an infamous. Yeah. So how did you get to be so big here in the Keys, man?
I think a lot of drinking.
Awesome.
Ended up naked at a lot of parties, and start making an impression.
Okay, we'll go with that. So, I really enjoyed your book. I mean, I read through the Key West Bucket List thing. You've got a few other books as well, right?
Yeah, I've got, I think, 10 or 12 books.
Wow.
Most of them based about Key West. There's Quit Your Job and Move to Key West.
Yeah, that's the one I'm kind of interested in. I'm kind of trying to figure that one out.
That was great.
I don't really want to quit my job. I just want to know how I can still do my job and live here. I think I could do that.
There's people who do it, so it's all possible.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's
a lot of people out there. They don't really think I have a job. They think that traveling is not really a job. A lot of folks don't really think I work a lot. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
When I try to convince them that being in Key West interviewing you is my job, they're not really buying it.
I've seen you behind the scenes. Hardest working man in Key West.
Thank you.
Hardest working man.
I appreciate that. Hardest working man anywhere, right?
Yes,
not only Key West.
Anywhere.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. Yeah. Actually, yeah, John behind the camera is saying he's the. I'll go with second hardest working man.
Okay. Yeah. Second.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Quit Your Job and Move to Key West. I want to hear about Key West Bucket List. I want to hear about this key lime pie eating contest thing that you do. This sounds amazing to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that we do, and I used to manage cruise ships.
Okay.
And I quit my job and I moved to Key West.
Nice.
I write about what I know.
Right. I was thinking that was the title of a book I heard about recently, right?
Yeah, and I was ready to leave the corporate world. I had seen a ghost tour in Scotland, and I said, that's what I want to do. I've always been into the ghosts. So I quit my job, moved to Key West, started up a ghost tour. One of my other passions, I used to be a baker. I mean, when I was 16, my first job was as a baker.
Wow!
And I made hot dog and hamburger buns in Texas, and I also had to stock the pie case, pies, cookies, things like that. So I made my first key lime pies there.
Wow!
And I was researching a haunted location here in Key West when I saw a little plaque that said, "This is the birthplace of key lime pie." And I'm thinking, there's no way. So I started doing the research. I love the research. And I started, pretty much tracking down the origins of key lime pie. And sure enough, it's born and bred right here in Key West.
Wow.
I found some pretty amazing stuff about it.
We were over at Hog Rest Sloan today, and we actually had a key lime pie. It wasn't a key lime pie like you bake. It was kind of more of a tropical drink. But I was kind of into it. So we have some information on key lime pies, I think.
And all the bars here specialize in key lime martinis or key lime margaritas.
Shooters,
we do a challenge every year at the Key Lime Festival to see who makes the best one. And they taste just like pie. They just get you a little drunker.
Yeah. The Hog Rest Saloon today was pretty good. I don't know how they've rated in past competitions, but today they scored real well with us.
They do a fine job there.
Yeah, they did. We weren't disappointed. It was awesome. So you quit your job and moved to Key West. Now you're this infamous. What did we say, John?
Yeah,
notorious. The notorious David Sloan here on Travel with Rick. So if I quit my job and moved to Key West, how can I become as notorious as you?
Drink a lot and get naked a lot.
Get naked at parties. Okay, so I'm seeing the trend there.
I did that more in my younger days, but the legend is on.
So what was it about Key West really when you thought about quitting your job when you were working in cruise ships? Was it just the key lime pie thing? I mean, what was it about this island that really interested you to move here?
Key West really chose me. A friend of mine was the manager at the Pier House.
Okay, and that's what we're saying. Actually.
He was trying to get a hold of me on this is before cell phones.
Okay.
And he called my parents' house to see where I was, and I happened to be there. And I said, oh, I was going to start a ghost tour. I went to Charleston. They already have one. He said, oh, come to Key West, second oldest city in Florida. And I'd been here in college. I'd been arrested on my first visit for underage drinking.
Hence the notorious thing that we're seeing there.
I was here for like 3 minutes, and I got arrested for underage drinking.
Wow.
But it's really like the island chose me then. It did things, it brought me down, and then it shared its information with me, and I've been very fortunate down here. I think it sounds a little cliche, but it is a lot like Survivor. If the island does not like you, you get voted off. There's a lot of people who don't make it here, but the ones who embrace it, and when the island likes you, you're in.
All right, so if you can make it in Key West, you can make it anywhere?
Yeah.
Wow.
Except New York. They have different parameters.
Awesome. So tell us about this key line meeting, pie eating contest that you organize. It's the largest, biggest?
Well, we do a festival every year. It's July 4th weekend, and there's several different events.
We're coming next year, by the way.
You've got to. We'll save you a slice of pie.
All right, cool.
What we've done the past 2 years is we've broken the world record for the largest key lime pie. This year, the diameter was 9 feet 2 inches, enough to feed 1,500 people.
Wow.
We do a pie eating contest, and people probably saw that. It was on Good Morning America. It traveled all over the globe. So we do those. We did a sip and stroll, which is where I was talking about people competing for the best key lime cocktail.
Or the sip and slide. If you lose the stroll,
that comes the ladder half of the stroll. And then we do pie championships, where all the different restaurants who make key lime pie, they get together and they compete to see who really has the best.
That's one thing we're learning about Key West. There are absolutely no shortages of festivals here. You guys will celebrate anything.
We do. We have a festival for that.
You can be a songwriter, you can be a novelist, you can be, Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville days, and everything here. You guys don't miss a chance to celebrate life, right?
Now, the calendar for festivals is full. I don't think there's a single day throughout the year where there's not some type of festival or big event going on.
And everybody's welcome here in Key West. Right?
Everybody.
I don't care who you are.
Everybody.
You should come down, Rick, next year for Dave's marathon.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm such an athletic guy, right?
This one would be perfect for you. We do the Cow-Key Channel Bridge Run.
Okay.
It's the same day as the 7-mile bridge run, except the Cow-Key Channel is about 400 feet long.
Nice.
So it's the world's first 0K race.
Nice. So my wife is a marathoner. She's actually training for a marathon. My wife has run bunches of half marathons, and she's a runner, and she's actually planning on coming for the Key West Marathon next year.
Great.
And she's encouraging me to do that. So now I found a race that I can actually
I think you should do ours. It'll take you a fraction of the time. You'll still get a T-shirt.
I love it. I actually like that a lot. So Leslie, if you're watching this, you do your race.
We're going to take them across the bridge, Leslie. We're taking them across the bridge.
Nice. Very cool. So what are some of your other books? So we've got Quit Your Job and Move to Key West. We got Key West Bucket List. I want to get back to that because there is the last thing on the bucket list is have a drink with the author.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that later.
Yes.
Not going to miss that. And of course we want to talk about the ghost tours, but first let's talk about some of your books. What are some of the other books that you did?
We did the Key West Hangover Survival Guide.
Very important.
There's a few books that I co-wrote with my friend Christopher Schultz.
Okay.
And with those, it's Quit Your Job, Move to Key West. There's one called Key West 101, Discovering Paradise. It kind of goes through the 101 things that make this such a special place to
Let's talk about a couple of those. What are some of the most important things that make this a paradise?
Well, if you ask most people, they're going to say the weather and the people.
Okay.
And those are a huge factor.
Sure.
The people being the most important factor.
Warm people, friendly folks here.
But there's so much more to it than that.
Okay.
We've got the laid back attitude, we have the history, we have the architecture, we've got the weird animals, we have the chickens running around on the streets.
Weird animals.
Chickens, iguanas.
Yeah, we were at Blue Heaven the other morning having breakfast and they were pooping on tables, man. They're having to kind of move some tables around and whatnot. We actually saw one guy, I'm not kidding you, the cream, the little creamer things that you pour into your coffee? This iguana hit it perfect. Splashed like 3 dudes. It was great.
Yeah, the iguanas can be a little treacherous.
All right, so weird animals. What else is it?
We've got the history. There's the legends around town. We have the Hemingway history. We have Teddy C. Williams, a lot of celebrity that's been in the town. There's a lot of dark history.
I heard it was the 4th most haunted town in America.
Well,
and we're going to talk about ghost tours. I know. I'm really waiting to get into that. right after this video, guys, we're actually going on a walking ghost hunt with David. So excited. It's going to be cool.
It should be cool. And you know, as far as fourth most haunted, I'm wondering who's out there counting the ghosts in the different places.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm thinking, okay, how do you quantify this?
Yeah, I think people sit down and say, all right, this sounds like a good one for me. But you know, there are certain places more haunted than others. One of the safe things to say about Key West is you can do anything by capita. So I'd say we have more ghosts per capita.
25,000 population,
yeah,
right?
25,000 population. But we have like 3 million people coming here a year.
Right.
So a lot of them die.
And
through the years, especially, people died.
So, and with the seafaring history that you guys have and whatnot,
yeah,
right?
the people here also, they've always really loved Key West, and it's been a fight for them to stay. From the beginning on, you know, whether it was with mosquitoes or the yellow fever or the different things,
right.
They fought to stay here. So I think when they die, they're not ready to leave.
Okay.
And then there's theories about limestone anchoring spirits and about water anchoring spirits. And we're surrounded by water, and our whole entire foundation is limestone.
You know, and I am so not in, you know, don't understand this whole paranormal activity thing, you know, so this is like a new thing for me. But we've been hearing that spirits can't cross bodies of water, right? Is that is that true?
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that's one theory.
Okay.
You know, when it comes down to it, nobody really knows. You have to go based on what you've encountered.
Right.
But,
so do you believe this?
But water can definitely anchor spirits. I studied Santeria, which is the island style of voodoo. Okay. And you can anchor your spirit guides by having glasses of water, which are there for them. And you know, you burn candles by them. You can leave things that spirit guide enjoys, and it more acts like a nest. So to say they can't cross water, maybe it's tougher for them too. There might be more things that anchor them to it.
And I think John was pointing out as we were walking over here, a lot of the porches in Key West, they actually paint the ceilings blue to kind of, I guess it's to inhibit or ward off spirits from entering the domicile or something?
Yeah, they did this originally because it mimics heaven. You know, where's heaven? You look up at the sky, it's that beautiful shade of blue.
Okay.
So they paint the ceilings this way, saying it will protect from evil spirits entering the home because they look like heaven. And they found out along the way that it stops mosquitoes from buzzing around, it stops spiders from building webs.
So there's practical uses as well.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
But we use it for the spirits. to keep the evil ones away.
It's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, awesome. So what is it else about Key West? You know, what are some of those other things, you know, about, you know, the ways to really settle in and enjoy Key West?
I think there are so many different adventures just waiting to happen here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go out for a day and I don't make plans. It's more find a starting point and then let the island take you from there.
2 miles wide?
Yeah,
4 miles long?
Approximately,
right.
Yeah. I mean,
lots to do here,
Duval
right?
Street's only a mile, 1.25 miles.
Longest main street in America.
Longest street in America because it connects the Gulf of Mexico to the Atlantic Ocean.
Kind of cool.
But you can go out, you can start your day anywhere. You never know who you're going to meet, whether it be a local, whether it be a tourist. And then they might say, oh, we're doing this. And then boom, you go along and you might end up out with a senator on a boat getting naked. You might end up in Cuba.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good day for me, David. I don't know.
You might end up passed out underneath Sunrise Point.
Okay.
You just never know.
You just never know here.
I mean, a lot of people come here and they end up meeting the person they end up marrying. Yeah. Even if they go off somewhere else. I mean, there's magic to the island.
Happened to John Jaworski, our friend. He actually got married here. I don't know if he met his wife here, but this is actually where he got married. Yeah. And you know, that's a thing for him. So. Yeah. So pretty cool. So what are some of the other books? You know, you co-wrote some books. Anything else on your books that you want to mention?
Key West Hangover Survival Guide, Haunted Key West.
Yeah, let's talk about your ghost. So it's not really like a ghost tour. You used to do that, right? You had a ghost tour thing that you did. Yeah. Because there's a lot of ghost history here.
Yeah.
Right?
I came down. I was kind of the haunted historian. I researched all the hauntings. I started the first ghost tours here. And I wrote a few books along the way. Then I sold that tour because it was becoming too much of a job. I mean, we had 150 people going out a night, and I was managing interesting tour guides, not getting to pursue my passion. Right. So I sold that, took a number of years off. And now I've started up the Key West Ghost Hunt, which, I mean, it's a ghost tour where we have the history, we've got the great stories, and, you know, a lot of the great haunted buildings. but I include a lot of the equipment that people see on TV. And I tie in some of the stuff I picked up along the way about how to bring the ghosts out. So I try to give more of an authentic experience. And so some of these kids, there's other great tours. I mean, there's 7 ghost tours in town now, I believe.
Okay.
So there's something for everybody.
Right.
So if people have kids, I say go on one of the other ones. It's more stories. The kids will have a better time. They won't freak out.
Nice.
For mine, I do things to bring the ghosts out. And there's a chance that spirits will latch on. We want that during the tour.
No, we don't. No, David.
I do cleansings at the end of every tour to make sure that the spirits don't follow
cleansing's
me.
very, very important. Yeah.
But during the course of the tour, it's not like the ghosts are up there or down there. We're all on the same plane. We're just kind of maybe different dimensions right there. So I try to grab these 2 dimensions and make the fabrics brush up against each other through the course of the night.
Yeah, you're freaking me out a little bit here.
Oh, there's nothing to be frightened about with the ghosts.
All right.
Ideally, we will have some kind of experience, and most nights we have something.
John and I are no strangers. Our camera guy, John. We were no strangers to this ghost tour thing. Last Halloween, we put together an episode that we shot when we were in you mentioned Scotland. That's the reason I'm bringing this up. We were in Dublin, Ireland last year, and we went on a ghost hunt, ghost tour kind of thing there, and had some amazing experiences, which we actually brought to our fans and our viewers last Halloween. So
I've got keys to an old theater. If there's nothing happening in there tonight, we'll go inside, and they have surveillance cameras. So after we go through and you hear some of the stories, I'm going to take you up to the control room where they have the screen monitoring them all. You'll be blown away by what's moving around there.
Get out. So guys think Haunted Mansion kind of moving around thing. You never know, right? It's going to be kind of cool. All right, we're looking forward to that. David, it's awesome getting to spend some time with you. I know when I was reading Key West bucket list, let's talk about some of the things on the bucket list. I know the one I'm looking forward to, so the last thing in the book is have a drink with the author. I mean, that was kind of a nice little plug, there.
Yeah.
If you get that chance. I don't know how many people that purchase your book know John Jaworski or have some kind of a connection to you that you can call up and say, hey dude, I just downloaded this book. Do you know this guy? I want to have a drink with him. But I think that's pretty cool.
And I put my email in the book. And most people in town.
You just want to go out for a drink.
Most people in town have my number. I love meeting the people who are down there. If I can share with them how great Key West is. Because the book, it's a very easy read.
It was pretty quick. I was surprised for me.
It's pretty much a list. It's got 1 item per page, and then a little quote about it. But it's for a certain type of traveler. People. When I go someplace, I don't want to read the guidebook that explains it. I want to be told, go here.
Go here.
And then I'll say, okay, I'll go. And then I'm on a mission. And I think too many people come and they're passive in their vacation. Right. This is for people who want to be active and make it happen.
Dive in.
In all the places I have, you'll meet fascinating people or learn an element of our history or experience a piece of our culture. So super easy read.
Sure.
I always say buy the hard copy because a lot of people, they take pictures where they are. Right. They'll have the people they met at that place sign the book from there.
Nice.
And that way they can make notes about what's happened. And it starts with number 1, which is close the green parrot.
Yeah, we were there the other night with John. We didn't actually close it, but we're gonna. Not nearly. But we're going back. We are.
They used to have a skee ball machine there, and it's a very busy night. And one of the bartenders woke me up. I was sleeping on the skee ball machine. He said, "David, you got to go home." I said, "No, I'm fine." He goes, "No, we're already closed. We've cleaned the place up. We're leaving right now. You got to go."
So you really did close it.
I closed it with style.
Nice.
But there's other things too, about catching your own lobster, making your own key lime pie, create your own piece of art, befriend a Hemingway cat. I mean, there's a lot of different things that tie into the aspects of our culture that are pretty cool.
How do you befriend a Hemingway cat? How do you pull that one up?
It's top secret.
Yeah.
Now there's different techniques. They're all over the house there.
Right.
And they're pretty wild.
They're all named after actresses.
They're named after famous people. They're polydactyl. So they have multiple,
6 toes.
Some have multiple. I've seen one with 10.
Wow.
So just that alone is a pretty wild experience. Yeah.
They're all over Key West.
Everywhere you go.
Well, David, this has been an amazing time getting to sit down and talk with you. Guys, if you want to check out some cool books, if you're coming to Key West, definitely, quit your job and move to Key West. I would highly recommend that. Do it once in your life. You owe that to yourself. If you can't do that, then visit Key West. Download or get the hard copy of David's book, Key West bucket list. You'll see the important things to do here. You definitely want to check out the Green Parrot, I can tell you that. Maybe you don't close it, maybe not. Definitely visit, hang out there, have a drink. A lot of great locals there, a lot of cool things to do. So check out David's books. Look him up online. We'll link it up. What is your website to go on the ghost hunt? You don't do ghost hunting.
Yeah.
So it's actually, we're going to find ghosts. We're not going to places. We're going looking for ghosts tonight, right?
We're hunting ghosts.
We're hunting ghosts. So how can they find you if they wanted to book one of these tours?
They can go to keywestghosthunt.com.
All right. All right. So we'll link all that up below. Just check out the link below this video, and you can go to David's website and find out more about hunting ghosts in Key West. Definitely look on Amazon. His books are available there. Key West Bucket List, Quit Your Job and Move to Key West. Fun reads. Get the one. Definitely email him and have a drink with this guy. It's going to be a lot of fun. You'll enjoy your time.
I'm going to hold you to it. I want to drink with you.
It'll be a blast. I'm definitely looking forward to it. We're looking forward to going to find some ghosts. David, thank you very much
Rick,
for taking
thank
time
you.
with us.
Yeah, this is great.
It's
I'm
been a
looking forward to
blast.
tonight.
Yeah, it's been a blast. Guys, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you right back here on another episode of Travel with Rick real soon. So long, everybody.
When it's time to plan your next vacation, you need the experience of someone who can help you make the best decision for your vacation dollars. With over 18 years of experience, Kingdom Magic Vacations can help you plan your next trip to incredible destinations like Disney, Universal, cruises, and all-inclusive destinations. Our team of travel planners are with you every step of the way. All you have to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. We do all the work. Call 866-972-6244 or visit kingdommagic.com to start planning your vacation today.
Hey guys, coming to you from a blustery day here in Cozumel, Mexico. Check out these two beautiful Royal Caribbean ships, the Liberty and the Brilliance of the Seas. They're incredible, and this is an incredible port. I want to take a few minutes and just thank you for watching this week's show. Remind you to drop your email address up there in our box. That'll get you signed up for our updates. So every time we put something new here on the blog, you'll be the first to know about it. You'll get a notification in your email. That way you won't miss a thing. If you want to keep up with what's really going on at Travel with Rick, check us out over on facebook.com/Travel with Rick. That's our Facebook page. That's where we post our question of the week, and that's where you can interact with us, find out where we're going, what we're doing, what we like, and you can also check out other Travel with Rick friends over there as well. And speaking of checking us out, if you're on YouTube or iTunes, yep, we've got channels for you over there as well. Listen, you never know where we're going to be next. We could be in some blustery port like this, or who knows. So check us out right back here next week. Find out for yourself. I look forward to seeing you right back here. So long, everybody.